On this episode of the Who Is This podcast, brought to you by Double R Communications and Southwest Mortgage Partners of Union Home Mortgage, Davis and I sat down and spoke with Jenny Howard. Jenny is currently on the Thatcher Town Council and serving as the mayor of Thatcher, and she is also up for re-election here in the next couple of weeks. So spoke with Jenny, talked a lot about kind of what the town has going on right now. Lots going on in Thatcher right now. So that's exciting. Got some more information on all of that, and yeah, it's a great conversation. Anytime we get to talk to Jenny, we enjoy it. So hope you do too.
Is that good?
Yeah, good. So that's fun though. So Jenny, thanks for coming back to the Who Is This podcast. This is your second time.
Thanks for having me.
You're there's a few that we've had do.
I was gonna say, have we ever had a repeat?
Lee Patterson has done it twice.
Yeah.
Is that it? I might be forgetting someone.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're select few.
Thank you. Thank you for thinking of me.
Of course. Yeah, we just want to have you come back on. I mean, obviously you told us your story before, but with the election coming up, I thought it might be a good idea to help get your story out some more, or whatever you wanted to talk about.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thatcher's hopping.
It is. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. I had to bring notes because there's so much going on.
Good.
I don't want to leave anything out.
Awesome.
But it's been a great few years, and midterms are tough because not everyone gets out and vote. So it's a challenge sometimes to get the local people out to vote, because it's not well attended as the elections when the presidential
not as popular.
Election. So it's a bit of a challenge. It's a small percentage of people that show up to vote. So everybody needs to go to the polls July 21st.
Yeah, and then
how many seats are up for election?
There are 3.
3.
Yes.
Out of the 5.
Out of the 7.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why was I thinking there were 5 in
I don't know.
Thatcher? I don't know. Sorry.
because Stafford's 7 too.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I thought that. I don't know.
Yeah.
The only difference between the two is Thatcher appoints their mayor. So the council appoints their mayor. The mayor is not voted for.
We were talking about that with Luke Arbizo yesterday, and is that because it's a town and a city thing? Like if you're considered a city, it has to be elected? And I think it has to do with the
populace as well. I haven't looked into the dynamics.
Gotcha.
But 15 years ago or so, when I first came here, which I've been here almost 23 years, but I remember they voted for the mayor at that time, so I'm not quite sure when.
Really? In Thatcher even?
Changed
Oh, okay.
that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And how long have you been the mayor now? Is this your first?
This will be my second term.
Okay, so you just finished your first term,
Yeah.
and then you're up for re-election.
Well,
for your second.
I let me think. I became mayor in the middle of my last term.
Gotcha.
So we're kind of at a halfway point.
And is it just the council members that appoint? Like everyone kind of gets together and talks about it? And
yes.
What if you didn't want to do it? Are you allowed to turn it down?
Probably.
I mean, why would you? But
I'm excited. I really wanted to because I have a 22-year background in government. And I just feel like that's my place. I have a lot of knowledge and experience to bring and ideas, and we have a great council. We have a very well-balanced council. We do. Everybody has something to contribute to balance it out. And so we agree to disagree, and we get along very well, which is a huge part of being an effective council. And we listen to our constituents and the residents of our town, and we're doing great things.
It would be nice if other areas of our government got along with everybody too, and
it's
could
hard.
come together.
You can't get anything done, and the people voted for you to get things done, and you can't get anything done if you can't get along and respect each other and make decisions together.
Which is something that we're definitely struggling with at the federal level right now, which is frustrating.
It's so unfortunate, and it is so frustrating. Yeah, it is. It affects. I'm on the ADOT board, the State Transportation Board, and it affects us too. Yeah.
So let's talk about that real quick, because you had a pretty big part in the highway renovation that they just did.
Yes,
right?
And we're getting ready to complete the renovation from Ray Lane to Cottonwood Wash.
Okay.
That's been awarded to the
Awesome.
contractor. They
Awesome.
should be mobilizing hopefully soon.
Originally, wasn't that supposed to be like another 3 years or so until they actually got it done? I feel like we talked about that a little
Yeah,
bit.
we did. When you were on
Yeah.
last time, we talked about.
And
We did.
We were able. You were able to help move it up sooner.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
And
I want to say that you were saying it was going to be a while before anything was going to, and all of a sudden, here we are. Getting,
it was
getting
supposed
it done,
to be
so.
2028.
Yeah.
And then
That's crazy.
So Pinal County is also in was also in my district. That's changed because of populace changes in their population. But what happened was, I don't know if you've ever heard of State Route 347 between the city of Maricopa and Phoenix.
Mm-mm.
It's about a 15-mile stretch, 2.5-hour commute to work some days. Accidents every day, fatalities, people passing in the gutters, and it has to be expanded. So we delayed some projects, including the overlay between Thatcher and Pima, to fund the 347 with the stipulation. There were 3 projects in my district with the stipulation that as soon as that money's deobligated, it's going back to those projects and nowhere else. So within the year, everything was funded again. We had unobligated funds from other projects for whatever reason that came back to fund those projects. So
Gotcha.
It did get pushed out to 2030, and then at first it was 2028, got pushed out to 2030, but then when it came back, we pushed it to this year, 2026.
Yeah.
So we're better off than we were in the beginning.
Yeah,
absolutely, yeah.
Long story short.
Yeah.
It wasn't very short.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, and the highway is so much better now
It is.
from all the work that they've just done. So
And I will say the contractor did an amazing job with their traffic control.
Yeah.
There were some inconveniences along the way, but find another route to get you by. You don't have to travel a highway. There are plenty of other routes.
And they never
And
closed it down
they never
completely.
closed it
Also,
down.
Yeah.
most of the work they did was after
Was
like
at
10
night.
o'clock.
Yeah.
They did a lot of it at night.
For-
I think they did a phenomenal
For
job.
as big of a project that it was, I mean, people are going to complain about it because
Yeah.
that's just how people are.
Right.
But if you don't fix it, then you have to
Yeah.
deal with the broken road the whole time. So,
Yeah.
and it didn't take that long either.
Right.
It doesn't
I
seem
thought
like
it was-
they got it done pretty quick.
I thought
Yeah.
it was pretty incredible that they took down every day and set back up every night.
Yep.
And that didn't really restrict traffic hardly at all.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
It did.
Except after 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
at night.
And I just don't think people understand the traffic laws, the liabilities, of why they
Yeah.
have to do what they have to do when they do it. So there's a lot to it.
Yeah.
So we just approved also, while we're talking about that, the straight on 191, we just approved a passing lane, both directions, north and south.
From here to Morenci? Or what?
From here to Morenci,
Okay,
as you
good.
turn off and go on the straight.
That's
So we
good.
approved that. They should be mobilizing there. And I've pushed really hard for passing lanes on Highway 70. They just finished 2. We've got another one
From
coming
where
up.
to where on Highway 70?
The other one is just before you go into San Carlos. And the other one is just past the Gila River, where you usually got to pass anyways along that straight.
Gotcha.
That one is open. The other one, just outside of San Carlos, they still have to do the striping on it. But I used it the other day, and it was sure nice.
Yeah,
Not having
nice.
to peek over and hope there wasn't a hill.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we're working on, they know what a priority that is, and we're trying to get as many in as we can.
One of the biggest fights I have with my wife is when I pass cars and
Yeah.
she doesn't think it's...
It's scary.
It is. It is.
It's scary.
Well, yeah, there's been a
Yeah.
lot of terrible accidents on that,
There
too.
has
So.
fatalities and friends and neighbors, and they're listening. ADA does not have a blind eye.
Yeah.
They've done their studies. It's funding, which, by the way, the long-term plan for the next 25 years for ADOT is $692 billion with a B dollars short. So,
Wow.
$69 billion funded, $261 billion not funded. It gives you an idea of where we are financially in this state with regards to surface transportation. So challenges ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least we got our
So-
road.
Yeah. And there are many Highway 70s across the state.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. Everybody has a Highway 70.
Yep.
And they're everywhere. So, yeah. But
So what else? Can I bring something up that I want to
Yes.
talk about?
certainly.
The new Circle K going in. 'Cause
Yes.
That's right down the street from my parents' house.
Yes.
So we're excited for that.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is a stoplight going in right
Yes.
there too? Okay. Awesome.
Yes.
It almost
the
has to.
stoplight is going
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's exciting.
The stoplight is in approval right now with ADOT. Takes a while. They've got their,
I mean,
timeframes to get that done. But
that corner needed a stoplight even without a circle caving there,
Yeah.
but with a, I mean, it absolutely is a must if
there's a
circle cave
criteria
going in.
you have to meet for a stoplight.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And unfortunately, there's some bad things that have to happen sometimes.
Yeah.
But the good thing is we're building a Circle K, and that was one of the criteria.
Yeah,
So
perfect.
It all worked out very well.
Yeah, which will be nice to have right there.
And that's underway. It's in design. I should have a site plan in my email pretty quick. It just takes a while for the design approvals. So Thatcher's been, I think they're just about completed with all the work in our right of way. We're not doing any work in their right of way, but we have some work on that street and sidewalks to build in preparation for their construction. So that's about completed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good over there.
Yeah.
That's another thing people don't realize is like Thatcher can't work on the highway, like right? I
No.
mean, not unless I don't know. Maybe
Well,
they
we
can
can.
get
It's
approval to,
ADOT's
but it's
right of
under
way.
ADOT's
Yes.
authority or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to get permits to do anything. Like we're working on putting power underground, and it takes a while to get a permit to do that. There's a lot that needs to be done. So
Is it common for somebody that's in local government to also be on like the ADOT board?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ADOT board is appointed by the governor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was appointed. Next year is my last year, and I'll actually be the chairman of the board next year.
Oh, wow.
So it'll be my last year, but it's a 5-year appointment.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been fun. I love it.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I mean, it's got to be super helpful that you are, on Thatcher's town council, or Thatcher mayor. And
Yeah.
also, I mean, obviously it has been because we got the highway moved up several years.
Yeah, it's we push, we push for things. We all do. There's a couple of council members and or county supervisors that are or have been on the board of ADOT. And I think it's the experience that they have. They submit an application that they want to be on the board. They have to go through the appointment. They have to go through interviews with the staff that supports the governor. And then they have to go through Senate. The Senate has to approve them. And they sit you down and grill you pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You have to be confirmed by the Senate within 1 year, or you are no longer.
But it's
part
not
of the
like
board.
it's just a formality. They just sign off. They're actually
No,
looking into you.
You go to a hearing
Wow.
and sit before the Senate. Yeah.
I don't know why that surprises me. I guess maybe I give us, I don't give us enough credit because we're just a small little town of Thatcher. It's, the Senate's going to talk to you, but that's cool. I mean, that's
State
good.
Senate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know, but still,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know.
Still scary.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
for
Yeah. Wow.
But it's exciting. I love it.
Yeah.
I do.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, cool.
What are kind of switching to Thatcher? What are some of the big decisions that the town is working on or making right now?
So we just adopted our budget, just over $22 million. We're up against our expenditure limitation. That is from the 1980s. So we will be on the ballot this year to increase that.
Okay. And explain what that is.
So say you budgeted for a pickup in 1980 and your wife said, this is as much as you get to spend on this pickup. Doesn't matter how much money you bring home, honey. This is what you get to spend on that truck. So you go to buy a truck today with the amount of money that she gave you to buy that truck in 1980.
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
It makes no sense.
It
You're
makes
getting
no
a
sense.
1980 truck, maybe.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, the town has all of this money, but they can't spend
They can't
it
spend
because
it
of this limit that
until-
was. Yeah.
Yes.
And then you said that's on the ballot to
It
try
will
to
be on
update
the
that?
general election ballot.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So
that's good.
It's good.
So
It's
vote
good.
yes on that one.
Definitely vote yes on that one. No Thatcher does not have property taxes, so your property taxes aren't going to go up. That's the first thing that people say.
Yeah.
We're fine. We have the funding. We just need to be able to spend it.
Yeah.
So
We have the
what we
money.
need
We just want to be able to use
to
the
use
money.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's it.
That's
a
an
nutshell.
important one. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we've got just tons going on. Residential buildings going up, commercial buildings going up. I think I've got to look at my notes. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I don't want to leave anything out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 subdivisions constructing right now.
All in Thatcher?
All in Thatcher. 22 units, 19 units, 111 houses, 15 houses, 24 houses, 44 houses. We've got 2 apartment complexes, the stadium units, 78 units out by the college there. That includes a pool and a clubhouse.
Oh, nice.
So the big, huge building is the clubhouse.
Okay.
And then the 2-story buildings are the units.
That's cool.
And then we have Gila Vista Townhomes, a 91-unit development going in behind Empire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Behind
There's
it?
an apartment complex, and I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's been there for a while. This is in the
They
farm.
used to be like the low-income
It's
housing.
the Moats.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the Moats' development.
So they're what are they doing there?
They're building a 91 townhome unit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That'll be very nice.
Yeah.
Man, there's tons of
happening.
going-
Tons happening. Yeah.
My-
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It seems like.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's good. It's needed.
It is.
Need it.
And then we've got, the commercial developments that have been completed, and Circle K that's coming up, Culver's.
What else in that? So where Culver's and where the bank is at now, how many more, if you don't know off the top of your head, that's fine, but how many more lots? Like what other businesses can go in there? I don't know if there's plans for them yet, but.
All of those lots are sold.
Okay.
So Palmer Family Dental bought the back half, and they are going to build their new dentist office there, but he's also developing some office/retail
To rent
commercial
out.
units to rent out.
That's awesome.
And he's wanting to get started on that as soon as he can.
That's awesome.
So that'll be coming up too.
We need to have Mark come on sometime.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, Mark would be good.
Yeah, he'd be great.
That's exciting. And so is that it? Is that back half the rest of it?
Yes.
Or okay.
That's
so
it.
So there'll be Palmer's.
I imagine that's probably going to be, if he's got office buildings.
Yeah,
and,
he'll
and
bring
he
in
has
other-
a big dentistry. It's going to be pretty big.
Yeah.
build.
He had the property by the Social Security Administration building on
over by the
16th. That's where he was
BLM.
going to build,
Mhm.
and then he changed. I think might be for sale.
Yeah.
Not quite sure.
I'm glad he
has it
changed
listed.
because that whole stretch of highway is going to look so nice because
It will.
Sorensen Financial's building looks really great. They did a
Yeah.
really good job. Thinking back about what that used to be is crazy. The Red Lamp Trailer
Yes.
Park.
Miss the red lamp?
No, man.
No.
I think about as a kid, because I grew up just down the street from there, and so we would always walk to the gas station or walk to the school. And, I specifically remember walking through there and thinking, like, as an adult now, like, I would never, like, I mean, I don't offend anyone or anything, but that area, that Red Lamp
scary.
Trailer Park, I mean, had a pretty bad reputation for drugs and things like that.
It was
And I was
scary.
just walking through it with my friends, like with no adults. I'm like, man, I wonder how close I came to being in a bad situation.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
huh?
but
Yeah, it's crazy.
it's definitely an improvement from
It is.
what it was.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Thatcher, they used to have some sort of grant if you were on the highway, like if you had residential property on the highway, that they would give you.
Like a little facade beautification
is that,
grant.
Is
we,
that still?
we have those.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Because I had a buddy that lived on the highway, and I was like, hey, you need to talk to the town of Thatcher. I think they have something. And sure enough, he was able to get that grant.
Just to make it look nicer, like
Just hill
do some landscaping and stuff.
beautifications, Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
Kind of helps out.
Yeah.
And we're working on beautifying Highway 70 through there as well. We plant all those trees. We have more trees coming, and little by little.
That's awesome.
Yep. Thatcher only has 50 employees today. They get so much done.
Yeah.
Not only the workforce outdoors, but our administration is so small, and people carry so many roles. And I am so proud of the staff that we have and the administration that we have and everything that they do. I'm just in awe because I've worked for governments that have many staff for just a few things, but it's just the opposite. And I'm just in awe at what they can get done. So,
Yeah. That's their streets crew is impressive because of all of the random things that they can do.
They're like a honeydew crew.
Yeah.
Yes, they do everything.
And I know that crew has grown quite a bit in the last 10 years because when I worked on that crew for a little bit, and when I was there, it wasn't nearly as big as it is now, as far as I know.
Yeah, they're very talented. We send them to trainings. They go to trainings, which is great, and we have a very low turnover at Thatcher. I think we take really good care of our employees.
That was one of the
in
hardest
different
decisions I
aspects.
ever made when
Yeah.
I quit that job. It was, and I had a lot of people telling me, don't quit that job, because it had the reputation of, once you have it, like, they take care of you, and it's a good job.
Yeah.
And so that was one of the hardest decisions I ever made when I decided to take my career path, a different way. But it's you guys treat them right.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a great force. Yeah, gotta treat them good.
Yeah,
That's right.
They're very much worth it.
Yep. Absolutely.
So, what else you got?
You tell us. Yeah. I mean, with the election coming up, is there anything specific that you want people to know where you stand on things, or anything like that? Honestly, this is your time to.
I just stand on being a steward of the town. I love growth, but controlled growth and planned growth. I mean, we really need to always look ahead. It's going to happen no matter what. It's here, and from what I can tell on the meetings I've been to, and it's
growth
good
is
growth.
good.
Growth is good.
It is.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, I just love what I do, and I love the people, and I hope they'll decide to keep me. I want to stay in government. I mean, I just love to do it. It's just great. We've got hopefully some federal appropriations coming down, $9 million to widen First Avenue from from Eagle Drive clear to Quail Ridge. That is such a dangerous road. I don't know if you guys drove it.
It's so skinny. There's a ditch right on one side, and then people's yards right on. Yeah, it's how. Is that happening, or is that getting approved? Like, do they have to get the people that live there to sign off on it? How does that work?
Funding wise, it still needs to go through appropriations. It still needs to be voted on it, and the president needs to sign it.
Mm-hmm. Can we have Justin call him and maybe put in a good word? She was just talking before we started recording. We were talking about Justin Gaethje, and anyway,
it's just crazy. That's a whole but right now, from what I understand, there may be some congressmen that want to help out on the Democrat side as well. So it might be a combination of some Republican and Democrat contributions together for the same purpose. And we were just talking about that. And so it's a great step. And
the road affects Republicans and Democrats. It's dangerous for everybody.
Yeah.
So let's come together and
it'd be like
a solution.
A nonpartisan funding to help us with First Avenue.
Yeah.
So we hope it happens. I think we have a really good chance of it going through.
Are you getting any pushback from the people that live there? I would assume
we are getting some pushback. We had a public meeting with some designs, but that's just to get the conversation started. We have a long way to go. It's going to get done one way or another. It's got to get done for the safety of the travelers and the pedestrians there. It just has to be
and
done.
you would think the safety of the people living there too. I mean, hopefully they can see that.
So it takes time, to come to a consensus and an understanding, and one that fits everyone and makes everyone happy. So we're just in the beginning stages.
Well, that'll be nice, because that's a well-used road.
It
too.
is a very well-used
especially with
road.
that subdivision going on the extension of Quail Ridge. I mean, it's just going to get more and more traffic as all those houses go up.
So it's deemed a collector on our 5-year plan. It's not a residential street. Everybody says it's a residential street. It's not a residential street. It's a collector, just like Ray Lane. Just like 20th Avenue.
So collector meaning it's
the traffic flow.
It's not
and how it joins other roads together. There's some dynamics involved in that.
Which makes sense. And I understand people saying this is because 30 years ago, 20 years ago, when there wasn't all those other only the people that lived there were probably using that, but it's definitely a hub now of
it is.
The traffic flow.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
And
That'll
the kids
be
in
nice.
Quail Ridge are landlocked in a sense from town because that's the only, unless they hop on the bike path and go all the way to Ray Lane or all the way to 20th and back around, use the sidewalks, they're just at a landlock, even for school, getting down to the high school.
Well, because walking down that road is impossible.
It's
that
impossible.
is, that's even.
Or you're walking on the street.
You're literally walking on the street. I used to ride. Both ride my bike and go on a jog, and I would take that and it was a nightmare because I'm
Yeah.
constantly having to look and see, it's change and get out of the way. And
Get out of
there's
the way.
just no,
Stay against traffic.
yeah, there's nowhere to escape it. And so then when you have
Yeah.
two cars coming at the same time, you're just like, oh gosh, you almost have to pull over and wait, which is annoying. So that's
Yeah.
good. That'll be super nice.
Yeah.
That'll be
I'm
really,
excited.
really nice.
Yep.
I was going to ask you, I know there had been talks about a pretty big or significant subdivision going in between kind of like 12th Street and Daly Estates off of Ray Lane on the west side of Ray Lane.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
That is one of the subdivisions.
Well, so there's
A couple. right?
There's one that Seth Carlson's doing. I live right there.
Okay,
so
that's
that
the one that's
one's definitely
approved.
moving forward.
Okay.
But even further south, I heard that there was like a pretty big one that a developer was talking to the town, trying to find a way to make that happen
Financially.
Yeah,
Yes.
because of the infrastructure and how expensive and everything.
It's pretty stagnant.
Those talks have kind of stagnated?
There were some conceptual talks and not really a plan per se. Yeah, and it had to do with part of it was the town financing and then being repaid
I
as the
remember
lot
talking with the real
sold.
estate agent, and that was the thing, is he was trying to get the town to buy in
Yeah.
to this with the expectation that
That people would come
that
and
people would come and
they'd
then pay their part
Yeah.
that they would owe.
right.
And I remember talking to him and being like, "Good
Yeah.
luck,
Good luck
buddy."
getting them to sign off on that.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah.
Yeah.
stagnant deal. there.
Yeah. Which eventually, I'm sure, I mean, that's a natural spot for growth to happen, and it's already kind of happening in that direction. So
Yeah.
it'll happen eventually but I mean, growth is good, but like you said, planned growth, and, we don't need to grow faster than needed either. So,
Right, yeah.
you said there's 7 or 8 subdivisions
Yeah.
going in already. So it's
Yeah.
not like it's not growing elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's talk golf course.
Yes.
I was just gonna say
Yes.
we were talking with Luke Arbizo yesterday, who is running for Safford City Council, and one of the I guess themes of our conversation was things to do, and it seems like the golf course, they're making a lot of
And-
improvements on the golf course.
They
And
are.
he was definitely pro golf course.
Yes.
So, and I know you golf too. So
I golf.
I'm assuming you're pro improvements.
I am
on the
pro,
golf
and I'm
course.
pro parks. The golf
Yeah.
course is a park.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's just got a little more recreation on it, a little more, and they've done a lot out there, and I think it can be very successful. And Thatcher certainly wants to, speaking for me, I mean, it will be a discussion amongst the council,
Right.
but I think a partnership is a good thing.
Which there used to
in
be
my-
one.
There used to be a
and now
a
there's
great
not.
partnership.
Correct.
There
now
is
it's
not.
Safford's just doing it. Yeah.
There is not. There was some issues along the way, and we thought it was best for us to just bow out for the time
Some of
being.
those issues have moved from town
From
now.
Yeah.
yes,
We all know what
because
we're
the
talking about.
agreement was
Yeah.
working very well. It was
Yeah.
working very well. We were paying all the utilities. We were giving them all the sales tax back. We were giving them money. We were putting equipment and manpower on the golf course, and it was working very, very well. And unfortunately, someone decided that they wanted to, unfortunately. So we pulled out.
Yeah, understandably so. I think. I think with Eric being in there now, I have yet to talk to anybody that didn't like Eric.
Yeah.
And so I think that is extremely important. So I'm so happy that Safford City Council gave him that job, because everybody wanted him in there. I mean, they would have made so many people mad if they brought someone from out of town.
Yes.
Which I get it. They've got to do their due diligence and talk. They can't, but
Right.
I'm glad that ultimately they went with Eric, because I do think that he's going to be good for that relationship between the other communities, the other cities. I think that I'm hoping it'll that relationship will continue to grow and get better.
I do. I think, in my opinion, that bringing Eric Beher on as the Safford City Manager is the best thing they could have done for the entire community and the entire county, because it affected everybody.
Yeah.
And he's going to do amazing things. He is a very, very smart man and very approachable, and he's just going to do great things. He really will.
I've noticed that he's seen the importance of having a good golf course
Yes.
out there. He's put some
And
time
he's not
and
a
effort.
golfer.
Yeah.
He has since taken it up. much as he can because he's very interested in his kids, and but he wasn't when he took it on, and he said, I got to try this. And yeah.
He sees the importance in having a nice facility like that, and we were talking about it yesterday. It's not that it's going to bring in a bunch of income for the town,
right?
But what it's the secondary effects, I guess, of it's just important for the quality of life for people to have something like that to go to,
right?
And what did I see? I saw something. This is an interesting stat. No idea if it's true or not, but I saw it. And we're not going to fact check it either. So if you're listening, you can fact check this on your own. But I saw that the U.S. has more golf courses than McDonald's.
Really? Interesting.
That's what I saw.
No way.
That's
what I saw.
There's
no
GPT
way.
question.
I'm going to check that. I did. I saw it, but like I said, it might not be true. But yeah, in the U.S., there's more golf courses than there are McDonald's.
You never know.
I'll be darned.
Yeah,
That would be great.
But my point being, there's golf courses all over the place, and they get used because it's important to people. And it's like you said, it's the parks and recreation is important. I think, especially in smaller towns like this. Yeah,
right. First Park doesn't make money for Safford. Ray Lane Park does not make money for Thatcher. It costs us money to have a park. We're building a great rec facility that's costing money. We're not going to gain an income from it.
Is that still happening?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's just taking time.
Yeah.
So we're going to build pickleball courts, frisbee park.
And is there going to be an actual rec center, like a building? Or
we'll have an amphitheater. In that
okay.
one area. So no, we're just going to continue building on what we have until it's fully built out.
Gotcha.
So more recreation facilities,
but
on
more
site.
more outside types of things, not like an actual rec center building.
No,
okay,
just a rec complex. Sorry,
gotcha.
I said
Gotcha.
center.
No, that's fine. I just because at one point they were talking about doing a center, so that's kind of gone away at this point, at least for the time being.
For the time being, yeah. So
okay,
but you know what, parks, you know, they don't make you money. They built a beautiful wedding venue out there at the golf course.
Yeah.
I attended a wedding the other night. It's just gorgeous. So they're going to build on that as well. And then the new driving range facility that is about completed is it's a version of Topgolf. So it kind of works in the same way, which I think is great because it's going to bring non-golfers and kids to do something physical and recreational and learn from it, and then hopefully they will take up golfing.
Yeah,
because they're going to have so much fun. So
yeah, that looks really nice too.
Yeah, the lights are working now, so it's all lit.
Oh, good.
In the evenings, you go out and hit balls. So
that's awesome.
I haven't yet, but hopefully soon.
I haven't either.
I know I need to go check it out.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's being able to do it at night. It just will bring even more people.
Yeah. And I love seeing kids. I've seen so many kids golfing. And the golf course has actually in the summer a kids golf program.
Yeah.
Hundreds and hundreds of kids come out to that. And I just love to see it.
Yeah.
You know, up and coming.
And shout out to Aaron Medina too, because I think that I'm pretty sure he's the one that kind of took that under his wing and got it up and going.
My grandson took it last week, and he taught it. Yeah. And he's brought women out. We have a little women's league going on. Yeah. And that used to get 2 or 3, and now you're getting 8, 9 teams out there. So
that's awesome.
He's doing great things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Aaron's done a good job.
Yeah.
For too long, we're going to need another golf course.
Yeah.
Or I think that because where it's at right now, don't they own like the land around it too? Even if they just put like 9 more holes out there,
I'm
and
not
they could
quite
do.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a 9-hole and an 18-hole.
Maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves, but wishful thinking.
You never know.
You got to speak it into existence.
That's
for
right.
it to happen.
I would love to see some home developments on the west side.
Yeah.
And develop that.
See, and that was part of this one that we were talking about earlier in that area, like right alongside the golf course.
Yeah.
I mean, the person we talked to made it sound like, they're talking about putting like a recreational lake in there with it, all kinds of cool things, which, would be great, but hard to do. It costs a lot of money.
Yeah. Maybe someday.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the mine's just gonna keep getting bigger. I don't see this area slowing down anytime soon.
Nope, I don't either. It's good. I love it.
Yeah, me too.
I love it.
I think growth is a great thing.
Yeah.
I wanted to also congratulate you. I hope this is something to congratulate you for selling
Yep.
Genevieve's.
It is.
It's
We haven't
exciting.
closed, but
Right.
everything's in escrow and moving forward. And they are amazing. They have so much energy and so much creativity, and they're going to do so many good things.
That's awesome.
They're already doing good things. So they brought in 18 loaves of baked bread yesterday, and it disappeared by 1 o'clock.
Wow.
It all
That's
sold
awesome.
out. Lacey went, "Oh my goodness!" I said, "I told you so."
Yeah.
And then they've got dirty sodas coming in on
Yeah.
July 1st. So during this transition, we're gonna start adding the things.
Uh-huh.
The things. So
Yeah.
we're really excited. They're amazing. They're an amazing couple, and they're gonna do really good things. They
Yeah.
have so many great ideas. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm
how
really
did how did you get in touch with them? Is that just like a
Well, I had posted it for sale,
Okay.
and we've gone through a couple of buyers, and it just didn't work.
that
and,
happens? Yeah.
They decided to come forward, and I've known Cade I used to work with him at the city. I've
Gotcha,
known him for
okay.
20 years, and so they approached us and said, "Hey, let's talk." And everything just fit together. They're just going to be such a great fit, and they know, they get it. Entrepreneurship and owning a small business isn't easy, but they get it, and they're just going to do really well. It seemed, people come in and sit and they look at Genevieve's and they go, "This place is busy. I want to do this." It's not that easy.
Yeah.
There's a lot, and but they get it, and I'm so excited for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
excited.
talked to Kate on Sunday, and
Yeah.
they're pumped about it.
Yeah.
And I agree.
Yeah.
They're a great couple, and I think they'll do really well.
Yeah, I think they will do really well. So
That's exciting.
I'm gonna stay for a month or so and help them out
Yeah.
before they kick me out the door.
Stay as long as they'll take
And I
you.
told
Yeah.
Lacey, I said, "Lacey, I'm here. Keep my number. If you ever need anything, I'd be happy to, come and help." So
Yeah.
yeah. So
That's
anyway,
awesome.
it's exciting.
Yeah.
More to follow.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
awesome. That is
Yeah.
exciting. How's you guys getting settled into your new house up there on the
Getting
hill?
settled into the new house. Yeah.
I love that house.
I hate
and
to go anywhere.
Yeah. Have you been up there? You can see it from 8th
I've seen- yeah,
8th
no, I've
Avenue
seen it, yeah.
or 8th Street, but when you're up there on like your back porch and the pool,
Uh-huh.
like it's just such a cool view of the whole. How fitting too! Like the mayor has a view of her town. Like you can
my
keep an
town.
eye. Yeah, you keep an eye on everyone. And but it's just such a cool spot and a beautiful home
It is.
too. Yeah.
It is just it's nothing fancy. I think it just where it sits, and
Yeah.
it's
Perfect
just-
for
we just love
parties
it.
and
yeah.
So
Yeah, we
cool.
love it. Yep. So
Good.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen pictures, and it looks really awesome.
Yeah. We had 70 people for our daughter's baby shower, our grandbaby's baby shower last weekend.
Oh,
and
fun.
They all fit perfectly on the porch. Like,
Yeah.
well, now we have a 70 capacity on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
porch.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So,
That's so
yeah,
cool.
yeah, it was good. But, yep, doing good.
Shout out to Brandon Lunt. He did a good job on that.
He's
Yeah.
amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's amazing. He, very meticulous, great builder to work with. We change our mind throughout the process, and everything works together for good. And he does an amazing job.
Yeah, I think it's important, especially with a custom home like that. You have to
Uh-huh.
have a builder that's willing to
Yeah.
be okay with changing your mind, because
Yeah.
obviously that's your forever home. You want to
Yeah.
get it, you want to get it right, and so I know there's some builders that won't do that.
Right.
And they're just like, nope, this is what we talked about. This is what it is. You can't make any changes, and that makes it frustrating. So
It's like we have concrete floors. And I go, "Brandon, let's do concrete floors. Let's stain them." And he goes, "Stain them?" And I go, "Yeah, I've done that a couple times. Nothing this big, but yeah, let's do it."
and it turned out great. Yeah,
he did
looks
an
great.
amazing job. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, but anyways.
Well,
Cool.
perfect. Well, anything else? Like I said, this is your time. Anything else that you wanted to touch on?
I just appreciate everybody, the support of this community, the entire community, and the other local governments. And I am looking so forward to unity in our community again, and it's happening. I see it every day. And and the 250th celebration. I don't know if you're going to interview anybody about that, but
We need
we've
to.
got a huge July 4th celebration coming up, and we're all working together.
Where are the fireworks at this year?
Graham County,
Okay.
bigger and better.
Yeah. I wonder if EA is even going to let that happen on their field anymore. Do you know?
I don't know.
Because I know they used to kind of rotate,
Yeah.
but with that turf, I wonder if they're like,
I never melt it.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
Yeah, and I wonder if they're. I mean, I have no. I'm purely speculating, but I wouldn't be surprised if because I put a lot of money into
They have
that.
been,
That new turf.
pretty sticklers
Yeah.
about
So
that.
they might not let that picnic happen over there anymore.
Yeah, the pancake feeds in Pima.
Okay.
So Thatcher won't be
Oh.
doing pancakes. We're going to go down and help Pima.
Okay.
And then the fireworks are at Graham County. They're having a live band, and I am so sorry I can't remember the name of the band. But they'll be playing before and then a huge concert after the fireworks.
Oh, cool.
Barbecue at EA. Can't remember if it's EA or Pima Pool.
The
Swimming at Pima Pool.
Okay.
Everybody's just got to watch for the schedule.
And
That's
I think they
all
put.
in-
I think
this
they
is all
posted
in the
online.
works.
Yeah, I think
It's
they have a
posted
website.
online, yeah.
Yeah, they have a website.
Yeah,
Is Thatcher still going to do their little parade in the morning?
Yes.
But just not won't. It
Fire
won't end in the
trucks are going
pancakes.
to wake up, and
Yeah.
the people parade they call it,
Yeah.
because there just won't be pancakes.
Okay.
And it's just 1 year. I mean, pancakes are a huge in Thatcher on the 4th of July, and I'm so sorry. It's just 1 year. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta take a break.
Special,
break.
special year,
Yeah.
250.
Yeah.
But it was getting really big.
Yeah.
Last year we had a ton of people. It's grown tremendously, which is so wonderful to
Yeah.
see everyone get out that early and be
Yeah.
together. So, and then obviously the parade in Safford. So, yep. A lot going on. So, yeah, look for the website. I don't know what the website is.
I don't
You guys
either,
what
but I know
the website
it's
is.
I know it's easily found, and
Yeah.
I think most people.
And
are.
I'm sure it'll
Yeah.
circulate on the social media.
I'm sure Chamber of Commerce has it
Yeah.
up too, and
Yeah.
it'll circulate.
Yeah,
so.
it's I've seen it. It's already out there. I just
Yeah.
can't remember what it is.
There's
Yeah.
just stuff from sun up to sundown
Yeah.
all day long everywhere. So, yeah, it'd be good to get people to commute to different areas and see different things. So that's great.
Yeah.
But-
Awesome.
okay.
Well, cool. Thanks
Jenny,
for your
thank you so
time.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys and what you do in our community. You know, bringing people out and just, yeah, it's great.
We love
taking
it.
the time
Yeah.
out of your day as well.
It's
You
fun.
guys are busy.
We enjoy it. This is
Yeah.
fun. I love talking to people, and obviously we love what we do too, as far as helping people buy
Yeah.
houses. So
Good.
That's what I love about this community is everybody has their part, and everyone, we're all here together.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
and I
for
like
the greater good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I like that Thatcher, Safford, and Pima can all work together and
Yeah.
and help put on an event like this and,
Yes.
and other things. So,
Yeah. It's very good.
But
Cool.
cool.
All right.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank
you
you
guys.
so
Thanks,
much.
Jenny.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Like Gucci.